So I've listened to about 400 senior speeches at RHP because I've been here since sixth grade. So I've heard a lot of people's opinions on various things. Um, Most of them follow a pretty similar structure. Tell a story about how you didn't learn at a different school. Talk about how inviting RHP was. Thank your parents for helping you through high school, and then make an inside joke to your friends. While RHP definitely was inviting to me in sixth grade, and I definitely did have a lot of help from my parents going through high school, my senior speech will focus mostly on shout outs and capture some of the unique relationships I've built with people that I will carry into college. So before I get into the shout outs, I want to give a shout out to the lower classmen are listening to my speech. Something I wish I had heard at the first senior speech I listened to in 2014 is what I'm about to share shouldn't really matter to you. My experiences are just that. Whatever I've done at this school, although I might have like the same teachers and go to the same places on outdoor ed, those are really small details when I look back at the entire time at RHP. So I encourage you to not take so much away from my speech, except for the fact that I encourage you to build relationships with your friends and make memories so that you have something to reflect on that's unique to you later on for your own senior speech. So, first shout out, Mr. D. You taught a subject that did not interest many of my middle school peers. However, your charisma and your ability to form meaningful connections with every single one of your students, including myself, is why I enjoyed your class far more than any other. Myself and several other seniors enjoyed your history class not because of the content that was taught or even because of how you taught it, but because of the man that stood at the front of the classroom. Your tangents about Lego, fashion, and overall respect really connected with me. You're truly a unique teacher, and you've taught me more about being respectful and being a gentleman than history. And for that, I thank you. Coach Clore. Oh, a lot of these people don't work here anymore, but they're still important to me, so I'm giving shout outs. Coach Clore, you taught myself and my classmates more about kindness than science in the 2 years that you had us. I remember how dedicated you were to teaching us even after you severely injured your foot, so I thank you for the sacrifices you made to ensure that we still learned even when you were incapacitated in some way. And I also thank you for your service. Mr. Hernandez, you made the poor decision of letting Taylor and I sit together in the back of your world history class. We did some pretty crazy stuff back there, but somehow you passed us, and for that I thank you. I remember your true passion for teaching and history, and I value your gift for sharing knowledge immensely, and you're one of the reasons I'm going to be studying political science in college. Thank you. Miss Valier. Any student who happens to have you as their English teacher better cherish it. I do not exaggerate when I say you are the absolute best high school teacher or middle school or elementary school or kindergarten teacher I've ever had. Your ability to form connections with people who have different viewpoints is admirable. You and I rarely agreed on any topic from feminism to politics, although what we shared was a commitment to allow our viewpoints to be changed. I can't even describe how much the class of 2021 misses you, but we all appreciate why you had to leave. We we all hope you're enjoying your position in Pasadena, and I imagine I speak for many of my classmates when I invite you to our closing ceremony on June 11th because you've touched so many of our hearts, and we would love to see you one more time before we go to college. Dr. T, you made sacrifices most people are too afraid to make. You left your high-paying chemical engineering job to follow your true passion of teaching. You traded in your smart car for a bike, which impressed me. And most notably, you left your job at RHP to move back to Argentina to care for your aging parents. You are an invaluable asset no matter where you travel or where you are employed because you are smart, patient, and most definitely caring. Miss Bagley, you really know how to party. I'll never forget the class on the morning after St. Patrick's Day in 8th grade. Lindsay Gaudenti, you truly, truly, truly have a gift for teaching students. Thank you for always being patient with me and allowing me to understand the content I was being taught. And I'd like to give you a second thank you for helping me with my application to the University of Oregon. Ms. Sosa, I appreciate all the time you've given to me, time you will never get back, and I also appreciate the fact that you always tell me what I need to hear, something that is very hard to come by. David Park, you are the youngest MC in the school's history and an absolute gentleman. You made Mr. D's history class even more fun in 6th grade, and I trust that you have remained true to yourself in the years since we've spoken. Cyrus and Dash, I bet you guys didn't think you'd get shout outs because to tell the truth, we aren't all that close. But this one is for all the times in Mr. Holloway's English class and Miss Rudolph's art class that you made stupid jokes with me and risked being sent to Flamini. Mr. Flamini, thank you for the good work because you're funnier than most people give you credit for. Keep it up. Jack and Sana, you The three of us talk about current issues almost daily and debate many topics in and out of the classroom. While you two are some of the most quiet students on campus, you are also the most driven and hardworking students I've ever seen. When I say keep in touch, I mean it because I believe you will excel not only in college but far after, and I'd like to continue our friendship. Gigi, Lily, and Kennedy. While I wasn't friends with you until recently, I value all of our friendships. And Lily and Kennedy, I look forward to continuing our friendship at the University of Oregon. Go Ducks. Taylor. All right. I didn't write a shout out for Taylor. And honestly, it's because I didn't feel any words I could write could really capture what his friendship means to me. So he's the kind of person that I'd want as my best man at my wedding. He's immensely caring, extremely hardworking. He's ranked at the state and national level for so many things, and he's truly a standout guy. I appreciate and will forever cherish all the times, all the stupid things we've done together, from DC to Hawaii. But what I value most is our friendship as a whole, and not any specific memory. I know that you going to school in Ohio and me going to school, or New York, and me going to school in Oregon will strain our relationship because we won't be able to see each other every day. But I know a relationship as strong and deep as ours will never be lost, and I know that we'll stay friends for forever. I love you, bro. All right, that's it. Thank you.